Hello and welcome everybody. It's Ragged07 and I should make this one entitled Ragged Rants. Yes, I would like to know, first of all, I'm so disgusted with Facebook, really. I mean, there's like all these people throwing out all this information. I mean, it's like almost like overload sometimes. And, which, I'm not going to complain about educating people because I'm an educator and I like to educate people on various things, right? And anyways, somebody was making a valid thing about how certain states want to. Geez, I'm falling apart here. Hold on. Okay, some people want to make some states where they have to drug test for benefits, right? For government assistance or state assistance, and I have mixed feelings about that because, one hand, okay, I don't feel that cannabis should be included, obviously, and number two is that I don't know. I just find it kind of violating to a degree because I've been a victim of these stupid drug tests, and not that I lost my benefits, no thank you God. And I don't use the money to buy my medications. And really, what difference would it make? Because it's like these people need to worry about, the harder drugs, the stuff that kills. Okay, the stuff that turns people into something that is not very flattering. I'm talking about the heroin, the crack, the coke, the meth, the whatever, the bad stuff. And really, when I think about it, it's like, what difference is, say, and I'm being serious, okay? And I know you guys are going to go, oh my God, there's a lot of differences. But hear me out, okay? What is the difference between heroin and Oxycontin? Seriously? I'm hearing crickets, okay? Because both are highly addictive. Both make you, leave the planet. Actually, I think Dilaudid is more like heroin. I've never done heroin, okay? So I'm just going on what I've heard or whatever people talk about, blah, blah, blah. Dilaudid is probably what I imagine what heroin to be a lot like. And that is like the strongest. You cannot bring it home, at least not to my knowledge. It is like you have to be in a controlled area because it can really screw you up. And I've been on it when I had my accident. Usually if I'm really hurt, I get it. It basically knocks you out without putting you to sleep, like a surgery. You're like out of your body, floating around, having a good old time. No, I mean not literally, but you do feel like you're coming up a little bit out. It's weird, and it's just I don't know. I don't like it, but it's a necessary evil for excruciating pain. Believe me, because I can't take morphine at all. It makes me itch, and I freak out, and I'm the type of person that sees bugs, okay? So what is the difference between Oxycontin, Dilaudid, and heroin? Other than one's legal, one's not. They both will kill you just probably as quick. Whatever. There are other things that, it's like other medications, I guess, and I don't foresee how another, legal medication can make you, you're on crack, or meth, or coke, or, something crazy like that. No, I don't see how that can work. But I don't know of all the legal drugs out there. And, but I'm just going on my own guesstimations, okay? And it's really sad. And so, I think that when you really want to get down to it, there really probably is no difference between the medical, legal meds and the illegal meds. Cannabis, I think, is in a category all its own, because of the least of the side effects. You're not going to ruin vital organs. There's never been any deaths, never been an overdose. I mean, if anything, you just fall asleep or you eat too much and you throw up, right? When I was younger, I actually did that. But anyway, and so this guy was explaining to my friend, who was the one who said that. I'm like, but you see, there should be exceptions to this rule, especially if you live in a state that's legal, which I'm sure is probably the case. They exclude cannabis. And they ask probably if you are a patient and prove it and all that stuff. Just that they should with any other medications that you're taking. I mean, like, I could be taking Percocets, which I absolutely despise, but just suppose they're not my prescription, okay? I'm taking them illegally, say, okay? Well, I go in for my drug test for my state aid, and I got this Percocets floating around in me, and I tell them that I'm prescribed. They're not going to look into it. Seriously, they're not going to look into it unless you take the bottles in. Okay, so if it was a legal cannabis state, are they going to take their bag in? Are they going to take their cookies? I mean, it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of humiliating in a sense. Especially with the way that the things are going these days with the division of what's right, what's wrong, and that's the problem with this country, I think. And yes, I'm going there. It's a complete nanny state. We're deciding what we can eat, what we can't eat. And then just imagine all these little moms with the little page boy haircuts, you know, going, you know, well, you know, my little Johnny's on Ritalin, but, you know, because he has a little ADD problem. And no, it couldn't possibly be, you know, all the, you know, pseudo food that we're making. No. You know, and that's what they want. I mean, they're like trying to do away with organic stuff, which is part of cannabis, is organic. And I just don't get it. I am living proof. I know about probably, and this is personally, probably about 10 people that are very close to me that have benefited immensely from cannabis. And I cannot stand when somebody tries to sit there and say, it's pseudoscience. No, it is not. If you would do your homework and your research, and yes, I am going to talk down to people like this, because they're not educating themselves. And they're not willing to go that extra, 20, 30 minutes to read up on something. It doesn't take that long to get legible proof. So, you know, I'm not going to play with these people that, and I wrote one comment. This guy has been coming at me for like 2 hours. And I've had to do this video, and I've actually calmed down, which is probably good. And this is why God has granted me this airtime, because I'm actually not spouting off too much. That's what I do when I rant. But no, the whole time I was doing that, my other videos, my iPod, which is on the table back here, is going ding, 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 and I'm sure it was the jerk off doing this, okay? And I said to the last one, I was like, dude, I am not going to argue with you. Either you learn it or you don't. And I was being condescending. I was talking down to this guy, according to him. I was judging him when he actually judged me. You know, it was like, this dude, I bet you, has like Fox News on one screen, CNN on the other, and MSN on the other screen. These are the kind of sheeples that I'm talking about. And they worship the government like a god, and that is so wrong. You know, maybe if they would actually, like, take time out of their political, news-laden life and get in touch with what's real and what's natural and what's beyond stupid government, maybe they'd be happier people. What do you guys think? I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm really not. I'm one of these people that you got to prove something to me for me to believe it. And everything that I believe in has been proven to me 100%. I'm not that gullible. I'm really not gullible. If somebody said to me, well, I don't know, eating cyanide is good for your liver, of course I'm not going to believe them. I'd be like, well, prove it to me without dying. So, okay, that's my rant for the day. And I'm going to make me a fun video. And I have it almost done. But ooh-ah, anyway. It's going to be my finds that I found this week. And it's going to be kind of neat because there's some nifty little stuff on here. Peace be with you. God bless. And remember, if you are a person that believes in organic and natural medicine, give thanks and give blessings to what we have and what He has provided. Thank you for listening. Bye.